going on, everyone? Silent Outspoken one. This one is definitely an interesting one. It's about crazy Nancy Pelosi. Now, this woman I cannot stand one bit. She's just part of a list of Democrats that I can't stand listening to. I hate hearing them even speak because what comes out of their mouth. That goes with AOC, Biden, Harris, all these. They're all the radical left people. I just cannot stand. Well, today she started talking about the 25th Amendment, where it states that a president, if he's not healthy, being mental or physically able to perform his duties, has to or gets ousted and replaced by the vice president. Then it goes on as if the vice president isn't able to do it, the Speaker of the House goes in, which just is Nancy Pelosi, and then it goes on. If she's not able to it, just there's a whole ladder of people that it follows. Well, she's saying now that for whatever reason, it is almost about 3 weeks away from the whole election. She's telling everybody about doing this, bringing up the whole 25th Amendment. She has definitely said, or she says that Trump's so bad. There hasn't been a single day since Trump has been elected, even before him taking office, that she hasn't gone after him. She's openly done all these different things. She even said that she has a quiver full of different tactics that she can use on him. Well, now she's bringing out this 25th Amendment. The problem is there's a lot of people out there, even though they don't like her, they're interpreting what she's saying in a different way that really isn't the right way. They're not catching what she's actually doing. Because they're looking at it as, well, she's trying to get out Trump. She's trying to get Trump out because even after his COVID, shortly after he got out of the hospital with COVID, she went on to say that the steroids he was taking had actually affected his mind. So now she's coming out with the 25th Amendment. Everybody's starting to see it as, well, she's trying to get Trump out. The problem is that Pence, even the other day during the vice presidential debate, showed Pence is easily capable of performing the presidential duties. I mean, he looked like he looked and talked and everything that a president should do. I mean, he was an obvious one. The problem is if she takes out Trump, he steps in. It is going to be impossible for her to get it through or get people to agree that there is something wrong with Pence. He needs to be taken out. Especially if it's coming down into the election. Now, it can go two different ways. That if Trump wins the election, she's going to try pulling this stunt on Trump. Well, he's not capable of doing it because he's sick. Then it's going to go to Pence. Now they're going to try and get Pence for anything that he'd ever done, just like any other time, just to get him out. Now, the second part of it is if Biden wins. If Biden and Harris wins. We've all seen Biden. We know he is a poll even puts out 55% of America believes Biden isn't mentally capable of doing all this stuff at all. And he clearly shows it as dementia or whatever. I don't know what it is. As he has his moments where if he took Ritalin or Adderall or something that day, he does great. And then there's other times he just makes a complete fool of himself. That's where the second part, where if he wins, they can take him out, putting Kamala Harris in as president, which a lot of people already feel is going to happen because she said it, that it's the Harris administration with Biden, and then Biden even said the Harris-Biden administration. and didn't correct it or say anything about it. And this is just more proof that they're trying to use this. Now, it's hurting Biden more because he keeps getting pressured about releasing his list for the Senate. Then if he keeps refusing to say it. Well, now he put out the statement. Then they keep asking about packing the court, doing all that stuff, and it's adding more people to the court. He flat out said yesterday he's not going to say anything about packing the court till after the election. The election he's waiting because he flat out said if he goes out and tells the public what his plan was with the court, it's going to really screw over him because he's either going to get hit with the major Democratic Party or the far left radical liberal party. They're going to go after him. He's stuck in between there. And he's getting pressured enough that it might have he's going to finally let it slip. But with him not saying that, it's showing he plans to, as I see it, as he's planning to pack the court. But he doesn't want it to be put out because they don't want to take the chance of him being taken out of office if he does win. I mean, there's so many different things about this, about what's been going on in the past few days that people really need to pay attention to and really double think what person they should be voting for or who they need to be putting into office. Now we have it's just I doubt it's a coincidence that it happened. I mean, Pelosi flat out said yesterday that she was going to talk about the 25th Amendment today, and then she came out and said this isn't about Trump, this is about future presidents, which that goes right there for Biden and Harris if that happens. The issue is that, like I said, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but the radical left just happened to put out their agenda today. Just so happens they do this the exact same day. Showing, okay, Biden isn't the voice for all of us, but this is what our plan is. So even if he does get into office, and pretty much just take him out entirely, get him out of the loop, get him out of the situation and their problem, and put someone in that's backing them, that supports and believes the same thing as they do, which is Harris. Now, we don't understand this. I mean, a lot of this stuff is my thinking on it. And then I'm watching the news, everything else. People are saying the exact same thing. Seeing it on Facebook, these people are saying the same exact thing. So why would you want to put someone in that's doing this stuff? And I just don't understand it. Pence, he showed he'd be a great president. Me personally, I would like to see him president, but I feel also that there's one person that I would love to see run for office, and I would definitely vote for, would be Jim Jordan. He to me is just, he knows what he's doing. The stuff he does and says, there's hardly ever something I don't agree with to agree with. He goes about things completely different than the rest of the board. He goes off. He knows what he's doing. He goes against all the rest of his committee, it's not committee, but all his Capitol Hill brethren and sister, all the people as part of the group. So when we're hearing this, this is why I would love to see one of them two get it. Pence, he's great. He looks like a president. That he could be a president. Now, I'm not saying I don't want to see Trump win, because I really do. I don't want to see Biden come in, because I don't want to see Harris be put in. And this is the issue we're running into. But Pelosi, she has her own agenda, and it's getting very annoying. Where she should have been taken out of office a long time ago, because she doesn't even do her duties. Her time is spent every second of the day, it seems like, attacking Trump. What does she do as the Speaker of the House that keeps her position? I mean, I don't believe that the Speaker of the House, their sole job is to go after the president. Doesn't matter who it is, but to go after him. And nobody, I mean, it's kind of odd is that she doesn't even do her own work or do her own duties because she's out after Trump. So why is that? Why is then I agree with a couple other people that have asked is there anything like the 25th Amendment that can go against Pelosi? Because there is a reason why she picked up the name Crazy Nancy, because she is so far out there. And it's a nickname that even has been said to her. I forget, been a couple weeks now, I believe, that someone actually called it to her when they were doing an interview with her over the phone. They had actually called her Crazy Nancy. Well, that, to me, I loved it. I laughed endlessly because I thought it was great. But for this whole video, I mean, this is about Pelosi on the 25th Amendment. That's what it's supposed to be for. And I don't understand why she's still in office, because she obviously is not capable mentally to do it. I mean, she clearly needs help on something. And she's been in office for how many decades? I mean, it's right there. That's proof that, I mean, she's a little bit past her prime, and even the overdue date of her part. So if you agree with me, please let me know, or spread the word, or spread this video, because this is what's going on. Show this to people that are sitting there and say, well, no, this is because it's about Trump. But share it to show them maybe there's another way too. There's more than one way to look at this. And it's, if Biden and Harris win, Biden's going to be ousted almost real quick and replaced by Harris, putting her in as president. Or it's about, if Trump wins, they're going to try and get Trump out of office and replace with Pence. So show them and see if they agree with this. Ask them, do you think this is exactly what you... There's more than one reason. Do you think there should be which one should it be? Of course, all of this is opinionated. This is my opinion, not anybody else's. I'm speaking for myself, putting it out there. Whenever I address about someone else, I don't give their name of what they said and their comment and opinion on it for a reason, because it's their opinion. Now, I don't have the backing and everything. I want as many people as I can to view my videos and everything. If you like it and you think others would like it, please share it. I don't have a big following. I don't have a big group. But if you like it and you want to see more, subscribe. I'll put out videos as much as I can, as long as I can. If not, I'm sorry. My videos aren't for you. My views and my perspectives on it, stuff are completely different. So if you like it, please subscribe. Share it if you think others would like it. Other than that, thanks, and keep moving.